little surprise meet and greet. We got Dopey and Grumpy and Geppetto and Pinocchio. You can barely see them out. It's super cool. Welcome back.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can tell already, but we are not at Epcot.
Finally.
We knew this day would come,
Yeah.
and it has arrived.
Thank goodness.
I know.
You're
So-
lucky. I almost hated Epcot.
How do we get to America from here?
We're in America.
Not the America Pavilion.
You didn't say pavilion.
Oh, my mistake.
You just said America.
That's fair.
America.
I can't finish it. This is going out to children. We have a fun one today. We are bringing in a recruit because this young Jedi knows far more than either of us do.
I mean, that doesn't take much because neither of us know anything about Star Wars.
That's also
I
accurate.
actually shouldn't speak for you.
But you
you
probably
don't-
know more than I do.
I don't think so.
I would put money
No one
on
has
it.
ever even given me a straight answer. Are stormtroopers, or whatever the heck they're called, bad guys or good guys?
I don't know.
See? No
May-
one has given
maybe
me a straight
bad?
answer. I know they're in Rise of the Resistance, but like I don't know if they're. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a very good question. You guys let us know what you think.
No, what the answer is. It's not what you think. I think there is an answer.
Right? But we are going in for a deep dive into Galaxy's Edge. Dun, 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 dun. That was my Star Wars.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun, dun. There we go.
dun, dun, dun.
I don't know. Mine was like a hybrid of
I don't know what yours was.
Star Wars, Avengers, and Pirates.
Oh.
There you go.
Interesting.
It was a mashup. All right.
Right.
Let's go to a galaxy far, far away. We have our Jedi with us.
All right, everybody, welcome to Galaxy's Edge. Today, we're going to be taking an in-depth look at Black Spire Outpost on the planet of Batu.
All right.
Let's go.
Also, I did want to point out, this is, what is it, the bridge from LA?
I actually have no idea.
And
Probably in California.
actually, that medallion
Yeah.
at the top is like the crest from the actual bridge in LA.
Definitely California.
And I just schooled Nick.
Yeah. We're not even going to start with Galaxy's Edge. We're going to start with the bridge emblem.
Yeah? All right, we're walking in.
All right, well, we've been officially transported to Batu.
I didn't even feel like we went to space.
Yeah, no, it was a good ride. We got our steps in, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, no G's. This is great. It's the kind of space I can do.
That's what light speed's like.
Okay, so over here on the left, when we enter, we have Rise.
Fun facts about Rise of the Resistance.
Ooh.
It was the first trackless ride system in Walt Disney World Resort. Galaxy's Edge opened in August of 2019, but the Rise of the Resistance attraction opened in, I believe, December of 2019.
Yeah, because it didn't open with the land.
Yes. The only attraction that opened with the land was Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, and we will take a look at that later.
Perfect. And right here, we have the entrance to Rise. We'll be riding that in a little while. 70-minute wait time currently.
Obviously, Rise is decorated to be the outside of a hidden Resistance base. But
Oh, really?
the Resistance is not very good at hiding when they put a massive turret on the outside. So, yeah.
I didn't realize that's what the entrance was decorated as. All right.
All right, well, we're going to be taking a look at some of the ships around Galaxy's Edge. We'll start with the A-Wing. It's a very commonly used ship for the Resistance, and we can make our way over to the X-Wing. The X-Wing is probably my favorite design. Brian, how about you?
I didn't even hear what you said.
What do you think of the X-Wing? It's probably my favorite ship design in all of Star Wars.
I would have to agree with you because I don't know any of the names.
That's all right. That's all right.
this is called
We're learning today.
Yeah.
This is an X-wing.
Okay.
So this is the most commonly used.
Is that because these sides open and it looks like an X?
Yes. So those two, where those blasters are on the end, they open and they form an X shape when you're looking at them directly.
Got it.
Very, very cool. This ship is used by Luke Skywalker and Poe Dameron and most of the Resistance and Rebel Alliance throughout
Okay.
most of the Star Wars films.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so over here we've got 3 little gonk droids. Wish they walked around, but unfortunately they don't. This is what's called a moisture farm. It's used to collect, actually, it might be a moisture farm, but it might be just a generator. It looks like one though. They're commonly found on Tatooine or dry planets to collect all of the moisture in the air and get some water for all of its residents. Let's make our way to Merchant's Row. So, fun fact, these rock structures built for Galaxy's Edge are one of the, if not the biggest, rock structure built for the Walt Disney World Resort or any Disneyland or Disney World project.
Yeah, actually, the only other one that kind of compares to it would be Radiator Springs in Disneyland.
Very true. Welcome to Merchant's Row. Merchant's Row is probably my favorite area of Galaxy's Edge, even if it doesn't have the Millennium Falcon in it. It is very, very cool. It's got plenty of, you guessed it, merchants that sell all sorts of Star Wars memorabilia and things that you can only find here in Galaxy's Edge. It's pretty cool. As you can see, we can take a look around and see some of the different stores. Over here, we have some people playing Sabacc. It's a card game that you can only find in Star Wars, and it is the game that Han Solo beat, well, quote unquote, beats Lando in getting the Millennium Falcon. Making our way through this area of the park, we have some different merchants that sell, apparently they sell speeders, but wish they really did. Unfortunately, they don't. Throughout here, we've got, you can buy Sabacc, you can buy some of the outfits, so Jedi and Sith robes. Over here, we have actual popcorn in different colors. There's one that's like spicy, there's one that's blue. What about, have you guys tried the popcorn over there before?
No, I haven't. I think I'll get it. You want to try it?
I've tried the blue kind before, it's pretty good, and the red kind, I've also tried. It's spicy.
Oh.
Yeah. Welcome to Ronto Roasters. Hopefully you can hear us, but this is a quick service that we have here in Galaxy's Edge. As you can see, you have one of the droids from Jabba's palace slowly roasting some Ronters. And what do you say, Brian? Take a look at the menu?
We can. It's the best wrap ever. And I am willing to say it is the best breakfast wrap that you have.
All right, let's take a look. So unfortunately, they're closed at the moment, so we can't get anything, but we can still take a look at their menu. So, Brian, tell me, where's the best breakfast wrap?
The Ronto morning wrap.
Gotcha. What's in there?
Oh, God. I need glasses. It is egg omelet and gooey pork sausage, shredded cheese, and pineapple sauce.
Ooh. Okay.
It is out of this world, no pun intended.
Nice.
I know. They do have a regular wrap for like every day. It's got pork, grilled pork sausage, peppercorn sauce, and tangy slaw wrapped in a pita. So that's going to be like your lunch and dinner wrap. Even though the quick service is closed out here, all the wraps are still available at Docking Bay 7 that we'll be able to show you coming up shortly.
Gotcha. All right.
It's just regular popcorn. He said this is the one that's sweet and spicy. So I think the purple is sweet.
Okay.
As sweet as you are?
It's sweet. Don't try the red. Kind of tastes like cereal.
Really?
Doesn't it kind of taste like cereal?
Yeah. Oddly enough.
Let me try the red.
Not good reception on the red, I guess.
It has like... No, it's not really spicy.
Here, I'll go for a lightly dusted.
It kind of has like a lime taste to it. It's like... I think it's trying to be spicy, but they're like lime. You eat lime?
It tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Honestly, try the red.
All right,
It's like Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, you got a good one.
I got a real good one. Does taste like Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's wild.
All right, sweet.
Good. I would get it again.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna head into Doc Undar's Den of Antiquities. Fun facts to point out here. We've got a few different statues of different Jedi on the outside. Here, I'll move out here so you can see. Of not any Jedi that we've seen in the movies, but they are in some of the films, especially that statue. So we can head in here. Another cool little tidbit, this is supposed to be a recreation of the mural that you can see on the wall of Palpatine during the prequel era of films. Inside is probably my favorite part, and I'll show you. Alright, my favorite part of Doc Undar's probably has to be the holocron wall, along with the kyber crystal wall. This is where you get all of your kyber crystals for any lightsabers that you can build at Savi's workshops. You can change them in and out. My favorite color is probably gold and or white. I have a few lightsabers myself, and it comes in handy having all of these kyber crystals. The cool thing I'll show you about these red crystals on that shelf, I'll get in there in a minute. They also have the possibility of being a black kyber crystal. So when Galaxy's Edge opened, a lot of people knew that, and they abused the system by using their flashlight to try to see the different kyber crystals inside, so you could try to get a black one. And they're now ultra rare. Inside of the whole shop, you can see many details and Easter eggs to all of the films and shows. You can see a lot of different helmets, especially. There is a Bantha from Return of the Jedi. You've got plenty of different Jedi Order wood carvings. There are tons of helmets from different shows, different movies. It's really cool if you were to go through, see all the individual ones. Up there, I don't know if you can see, there are a couple Stormtrooper helmets along with Leia's Bosch helmet. You can also see some Rebel helmets along with some Resistance and X-Wing pilot helmets. Very cool. Up on the walls, you can see plenty of different animals that are from the Star Wars universe. They are different tokens that Doc Undar has collected. You can see different helmets up there as well, like you can see a Sand Trooper helmet, you can see a TIE Fighter pilot helmet, along with a statue of Yaddle. I don't know if you can see that up there, that's pretty cool, along with some other, they look like lightsabers, but they might just be staffs. Yeah, this is probably my favorite area to look at the different details and different little hidden secrets throughout all of Galaxy's Edge. And then we also have here a droid, the droid specifically from The Mandalorian. I'm blanking on his name right now. Why can I not remember his name? But he is voiced by Taika Waititi, I can tell you that. Yeah, along this back wall, you can see Doc Undar himself, an excellent animatronic. He is very cool. He looks around the shop as you buy his things. Above him, you've got a few different walls and different plaques. You've got some blasters. You can see, almost looks like the one that Mando has up there, the little holster one. You can also see the skull of a mythosaur. It is the very specific crest that Mando carries around on his armor. And actually, that's a lie. It's Boba Fett. Boba Fett carries that. You can see one of the Royal Guard helmets alongside that, along with, it looks like an Inquisitor helmet, or like the top of Vader's helmet. Very cool. You've got some different Sith scrolls, along with some Sith artifacts throughout that wall. You've also got some different helmets on this wall. It looks like Ezra Bridger's helmet on that bottom shelf. Very cool, very interesting. All the different ones up there, and then you've got a lot of different helmets over there as well, all belonging to the Empire. Welcome to Docking Bay 7. This is one of the quick services here in Galaxy's Edge. It's got a plethora of details packed in throughout all of these walls, which is very, very cool. You know, pretty expected of this area. Docking Bay 7 is obviously a docking bay in which most of these smugglers and or real business people come to bring all of their supply ships and goods. You've got a bunch of different details along these walls. The actual menu of Docking Bay, it's got a pretty wide array of options. We can go take a look at the menu in just a second. All right, so here is a look at the menu. Me and Shawna were laughing at Moof Juice down there on the bottom. We're interested to see what that is. I personally have had the fried chicken tip yip youngling meal because I am a child and eat off of the child's menu. It was really good, yeah. It was, I will say that
there is no age at Disney.
Yeah, true, that's true.
I thought it was great.
I have had the chicken was a little dry in the middle though. I will say that. I think it depends on what time of day you go, just because, you know, it's a quick service. They usually have things pre-made, so it makes sense.
And you can also get the Ronto wrap here too.
Gotcha. Very nice. All right, well, let's go take a look at the centerpiece of Galaxy's Edge. All right, everybody, here we are, the centerpiece of Galaxy's Edge, the Millennium Falcon itself. The thing so rewarding about Galaxy's Edge is that it forces its guests to search the land. You don't just start and there's the Falcon. You make your way around and you slowly find your way to the most iconic ship in all of Star Wars. We can go take a look at it. Brian's currently trying to find the miniature Millennium Falcon that lays underneath the real 1-to-1 scale. This ship is just packed with all of the details, and it is probably my favorite area of Hollywood Studios. Another thing about Galaxy's Edge is the atmosphere. The atmosphere does so much to help immerse people. You hear ships taking off, all sorts of droids walking around and beep booping. It's
out of this world.
It's, as Brian says, out of this world.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we found the tiny Millennium Falcon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it very well on camera, but between these two pipes, I don't know if you can see, right about there, right between those two pipes, you can see a tiny, tiny version of the Millennium Falcon. Isn't that neat? Right next to the Millennium Falcon is none other than Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. This ride is so much fun. It is basically a giant video game. Fun fact about this, Hondo Ohnaka asked Chewbacca to borrow the Falcon in favor for some coaxium to bring to the Resistance. The ride itself is on a massive turntable with, I think, 5 going at once, 5 different cockpits for the Falcon. You can see all of this and learn more about this on Disney Plus, watching Behind the Attraction. That's how I learned a lot about the different rides here, and I absolutely love that show. Next, we are in Smuggler's Alley. Down here, we've got a few different things. We've got Oga's Cantina, and down here, we will see in a little bit a first order transport. But Brian's gonna show us something about Oga's.
So, it's almost like an ode to the Fab Five. But if you look, you have the 2 eyes, the beak, and the string coming down from Donald's hat.
All right. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty like Donald.
Yeah.
That's a neat little detail. At the end of Smuggler's Alley, we have the first order transport. They've kind of taken over this area.
Is that called a C-Wing?
C-Wing. Unfortunately not.
Because it looks like, well, if the other one's an X-Wing, this kind of looks like a C, so a C-Wing.
That would make sense, but Star Wars is very weird about the way it names its ships.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
All right.
I know it has a name, but I have no idea what that name is. Next to it, though, we've got the blue and green milk station, where you can get it from the bantha milk. It is. Have you guys had it before?
I have not, but I know the blue is gin and the green is tequila.
All right. If you get them spiked. I've had the green milk before.
I heard people don't like green milk.
It's okay.
Isn't the green coconut?
It is. It's like a coconut.
So it might be green is gin and blue is tequila.
Huh. Yeah, it kind of. I can't really put a taste to it,
Fair enough.
but it's interesting. It's interesting to say the least. Right around the corner, we have the Droid Depot, in which you can build your own droid and bring it home. We're gonna head right in here. It's pretty cool in here. You can build all sorts of droids, from B units to R units, and I believe there's a third unit that you can build now. I have not been in here in a little while though. You can see on the ceiling, you've got a bunch of moving parts in which you can see different droid parts. So there's like R units, there's different medical droids, stuff like that. It's very, very cool, but it's about $200 to build your own droid. You got a B unit in there with an R unit next to it. Over here are the building stations where you pick your different colors and you build your different types of droids. Over here we have the final stop on our tour of Galaxy's Edge, Savi's workshop. This is probably my favorite area just because this is where the lightsabers happen. You come out here, you go into Savi's workshop. It is a secret facility. Shh, don't tell the First Order because they are not supposed to know about it. The facility was built by Savi and his son. They had faith in the Jedi Order and in the Force and decided to keep this a secret from the First Order. And now you can become a Jedi just like all the Jedi that you see in the films and shows.
It is a really cool experience. If you have an opportunity to do it, it is very, very cool, especially from a person who's not a fan of Star Wars. It was a ton of fun to have that experience.
It's very immersive. There's so many different combinations of things that you can put together. Actually, I'm gonna go walk over and see if they'll let us see the different packages. All right, so we've got 4 different packages over here. So you've got the protection and defense, the elemental nature, the power and control, and the peace and justice. So since the last time that I was here, they changed all of these. I have the original power and control package, but now they have updated all of them and they look much cooler, and we can take a look at them right now. So I'm gonna take a guess saying that this is the peace and justice package. You can see all the different ones. The thing is, you get everything in here, but you choose between every option. So you've got 2 different emitters, you've got 4 different handles, different end pieces, and different... Right across from the Droid Depot, we've got the little droid training area where people can bring their droids and wheel them around. It's very cute to see a bunch of different droids roll around and bump into each other. Over here we've got some different speeders. This is usually where you can find Rey and Chewie. They'll be walking around in this area and you can do some meet and greets. Right over here though is a pretty cool and interactive experience that Disney's pretty much just implemented. It is the bounty hunter place. So you come over here, you scan your magic band against this, and it scans and it gives you a bounty. So you are assigned a very specific person to find throughout the land. Your Magic Band Plus uses different pulses to help you find that person that you're looking for. And then when you finally find them, you use your phone to scan the door that you're looking for. And then you come back here and you collect credits. Unfortunately, they cannot be used in the Disney World Resort.
So,
Thanks to Nick.
yeah, thank you to our Jedi.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to more of these deep dives, especially the Pandora tour.
Ooh, that is coming up, and I think we know somebody who works on Pandora.
They might. Who knows?
But again, thanks to our Jedi, I learned a ton about Star Wars that I didn't have any clue about.
I know.
It is not called a Sea Wing. The
Not a
plane.
Sea Wing. I will look that up later. We'll do some homework.
There you go.
We'll put it in the description below.
I'll make them watch all the Star Wars stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
But with that, I think we're off.
Yeah.
See you on the next adventure.
Bye.